everybody. As you all know, many of us will be hitting the road this 4th of July weekend to celebrate just a great time. And that means hitting the road. And joining us now is automotive expert and founder of Car Coach Reports, Lauren Fix. Thank you for joining me.
Well, thanks for having me. I think everyone's excited just to get in their car and go see this beautiful country, visit friends, go to the beach, all those fun things.
Okay. Now, I got to say, I'm one of those people who is really bad about checking over our car. What are some of those things you need to know before you hit the road?
Okay, first thing I want you to do is think about saving money at the pump, because I think everybody's a little shell-shocked there. So we're all used to downloading apps. So you can download an app that I'm going to give you another thing that will save you even more money. So here's the tip and then the hack. The tip is ExxonMobil Rewards Plus will save you 3 cents a gallon. So that can add up pretty quickly. And if you drive a lot, and you're using 100 gallons per month, you can get the frequent filler program, which will save you an additional 1 cent. So that brings you to 4 cents a gallon off and $2 inside the convenience store. But the hack is, if you're a member of AARP and you don't have to be older, you can join it at any time, you'll get discounts on fuel, car washes, and in the convenience store, which will save you between 4 and 8 cents a gallon. So you're layering the savings, so it saves you. You can use the money for something else.
Oh, man, I feel like you got people at home drooling right now, just thinking about lower gas right now. Of course, we all need some relief at the pump.
Really?
Okay, now when it comes to longer trips as opposed to shorter trips, are there some tips there too?
Yeah, absolutely. Check your tire pressure once a month, whether you're running around town or you're going on a long haul. And that number is inside your driver's door. So if you haven't seen it, anytime you open the door to get in the vehicle, you'll see it on the driver's side right there. It'll be a number. That's the correct tire pressure. Now, if you don't know anything about cars, it's totally fine. Your favorite mechanic or tire store can check your tire pressure. And the nice thing is have them check the load rating if you're going on a long trip. And we all do this. We put everything we have in the vehicle. We load it up, and then we have a container on the roof, and we're hauling a trailer or something. You know? So bikes on the back, bike rack, all that is extra weight. So the tires can only hold a certain amount of weight. So if you don't know what that is, it's inside the glove box. There's a book, that owner's manual has it. Or if you're totally unsure or you don't have an owner's manual, you can go to your favorite tire store. They'll give you the information. That's free of charge because we want you to be safer on the road. I think that's one of those things people forget about. And also that check engine light that's totally ignored when you see it. You're like, I didn't see that. I don't know what it is. Reality, what that is it's a problem with the engine, the emission system, or the fuel system. So how do you know? You can get a scan tool done for free at your favorite auto parts store, or your mechanic will do it. They'll probably charge you for it, but they're also going to plan to repair it for you, which if you don't, it's going to cost you at the pump again.
Yeah. Okay, so when we think of, all the things that we could be forgetting, is there anything else on that list that you say, okay, people tend to forget these?
Yep, air conditioning. You don't have the AC on today. Tomorrow it's 90 degrees, and you get in your vehicle, you're like, well, it's not as cold as it was. That's because it needs a recharge on the air conditioning system, especially if you have an older vehicle. That can be done at your favorite mechanic. Also have them check the coolant, because if you ever see a car on the side of the road and the hood's open and everyone's upset and the kids are on the side of the road very unhappy, it's because they didn't check the coolant in your engine, because your engine needs to run cool just like you want to be cool inside your vehicle.
Of course, gas prices on everybody's mind. Is there anything besides the gas prices that is really kind of plaguing people right now around this time?
There's another way to save some money. If you're using Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or if you're using Waze, a lot of times they'll give you suggestions through this technology. Hey, there's an accident or construction or a slowdown in traffic. It'll offer you a reroute. Take the reroute, because what will happen is you'll go another place, you're still moving. If you stop and you're sitting there waiting, you get 0 miles to the gallon. So locally in town, I always say forget the drive-through. Park the car, go inside. It's always faster, and you're not sitting in line at 0 miles to the gallon. And I know it's sometimes inconvenient. That's why drive-throughs are so popular. But if you're just wasting gasoline, and it's just too expensive to throw out.
What's your favorite part about, this time of year, especially hitting on the road with your family? What would you say is your favorite part, your highlights?
Well, we race cars, so the summer means we're at every single track around the country. We road race cars, and I do like to try and get to the beach once or twice. That's always fun, too.
Well, you know what? Now that you've given me all those notes, and I'm one of those forgetful people you're talking about, I'll definitely be hitting you up after this. Be like, okay, Lauren, I'm going through my checklist.
Well, there's a lot of tips on my website as well. Car Coach Reports does car reviews. We give you car smarts because knowledge is power. But we also try to give you some tips to save, whether it's on apps or gas savings tips or whatever it might be. If it's car related, we cover it. The whole idea is that That's why I'm the car coach, is we're coaching you to save money and to love your car because it will love you back.
Awesome. Well, Lauren, we thank you so much for that wealth of knowledge and information. All right, guys, if you did forget in that great long spiel that she had, you can hop on her website, and then we'll have that information on allindiana.tv. Lauren, thank you so much for all the info. We appreciate the time and the tips. I took notes, lots of notes.
Thank you. Take care.